Welcome back to 123 Geek. Let's get started. Thank you so much for coming back to 123 Geek, and this is the movie review for Toy Story 4. So, I recently saw the movie Toy Story 4. It came out just yesterday, actually, and I'm going to be honest with you. It is a very good movie, and the thing is that I'm not a big fan of sequel movies. They tend to not get things right, but strangely enough, Toy Story has been pretty strong, and honestly, just so that you're aware before we continue into this review, there will be spoilers that take place in the video. So please, if you haven't seen it yet and you don't want to know what happens, I would go ahead and shut down the video. And thank you for stopping by. So moving forward, this seems to be the last Toy Story movie. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the last Toy Story movie with Tom Hanks. And once you see the movie, you'll find out why I'm saying this. Woody is taking a different path, and honestly, the movie was filled with heart, and that was a major plot point in the entire movie. It was very good. The humor, the entire audience, including myself, we were just laughing. It was a fantastic film when it came to the humor, and it kept a lot of the same feelings that you had from the very first movie, and they brought it back in this movie. And I think it was a good way to in the entire franchise, in my opinion. So the actor, they introduced a new character named Forky, and Forky is honestly the comic relief of the entire movie, and it's played by the actor from Arrested Development, Tony Hale, and he is a hilarious actor in Arrested Development. He always made me laugh. He is the thing is he fits the role so well of Forky, and anyway, he just brings a new element to the entire movie, and actually I would love to have just a movie of Forky, some kind of adventure that actually is, a big, blockbuster kind of movie, not something that an offshoot that Disney does, or that Pixar does with Disney. So the movie was very good in my opinion. It progressed at a great pace. It had fantastic humor, fantastic dialogue, and a great story. And it was actually quite beautiful, the way that the entire movie was made. The story about the little girl and the feelings that she's going through with going to her first day of school. And honestly, it was just, in every sense of the word, it was probably by far one of my favorite Toy Story movies in the entire franchise. And, it's going to be sad to not have another Toy Story, as I grew up with Toy Story. I believe when I was 9 or 10 was the very first time Toy Story came out. And to me, it was mind-blowing. And one thing that was great is that they really tried to keep the look. They updated the lighting, but they really tried to keep the original look of the series. They could have made it look a lot, more modern and stuff. And they did in a sense with the look, but they still kept that initial feeling from the original Toy Story series or Toy Story movie. And, it's one thing that I commend them for. One thing that I'm a little disappointed is when it came to Buzz Lightyear, he was hardly in the movie, and I don't know why that's the case. He was probably in the movie for maybe a total of 10 minutes screen time. That's small in the grand scheme of the movie, and what a big role he's always played. And as you know, it's played by Tim Allen, one of the best comedians of our time, and it's a bit of a disappointment that he was hardly in it. I do like the fact that they brought in a stronger lead for a female. It was great. Bo Peep is amazing in it, and there were a little bit of expectations that Bo Peep was actually going to be the bad guy or the antagonist in this movie, and honestly, she wasn't. So don't worry about that. She was actually amazing, and I don't remember the actress's name off the top of my head. However, I will put a picture here of the actress and her name. I can't think of movies that she's been in. Anyways, honestly, I would give this movie a solid 8. 123 Geek score out of 10. And honestly, if you are questioning whether or not to go see it, I actually suggest going and seeing it. It was definitely worth the money, the time, and the experience. So thank you so much again for coming back to 123 Geek. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and hit the bell icon and thumbs up. And just remember, at 100 subscribers, I will be giving away either a Raspberry Pi or a game of your choice with a 123 Geek shirt. And the shirt will come with the Raspberry Pi as well. And we'll give you the which colors of the shirts. Anyways, thank you so much again for stopping by 123 Geek. Have a fantastic week.